The way to create nothing is to destroy, right? To have less is to remove, and that's destruction. So destruction is creation. So how do I destroy the noise, the thinking in my mind that obfuscates what we could call nothing, zero, emptiness? I believe that we can use thought to undo thought. That has been my experience. We can point ourselves in a direction beyond thought using thought. Using language, we can extricate ourselves from the noise of language. So people have said, I've heard it said that, oh, negation doesn't exist. You can't say don't think of a pink elephant because then you're going to think of a pink elephant. But that doesn't mean that negation doesn't have an impact of emptying the mind also. For example, if I say I do not need to eat, what happens is I liberate myself from the belief that I need to. I open up the possibility of not eating so that not is an experience, right? So there's an openness, there's an expanse that occurs in the speaking of not needing something. And in a more categorical way, in a more kind of open way, I can actually just annihilate my entire relationship to everything that I'm thinking in a particular moment. For example, one of the phrases I've been using recently is everything is bullshit. And I don't mean it in like the kind of flippant way that people talk about when they're kind of being a victim to the world and they're saying everything out there is bullshit. I'm using that as a way of referencing my internal experience, in the sense you could say everything that I think and feel is bullshit. And really, that's really basically just a way of surrendering my faith in my thinking and my feeling as reality. It's an act of surrender of the faith and reason and thinking and thought and feeling as reality. And so everything inside me right now is bullshit, is an unhooking, is an undoing of my being entangled in my internal experience. So everything I'm thinking and feeling is bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's like, boom, what happens? Whew. Suddenly it's clean space. In the wake of that possibility is an openness. There's a falling away from thought. There's an emptiness. It's in that same moment when you sit and you breathe and you witness where suddenly you're just... And then the words are no longer justified to even explain the experience. And so when I hear somebody say, how do I create nothing? What I hear in that often is the idea that I build something up called nothing, which doesn't really make sense, but I'm asking it anyway. And then it sustains over time. And so the implication that nothing is something that exists over time is also not possible, because there's the something of time involved in getting in the way. And so another part of creating nothing, which is the destruction of engagement in thought, is the letting go or the surrender of the idea of throughout time. So for me, nothing is always here and now. It's a state of being. It's a being moment. Well, being is always now and here. That's the only place it is. It's the present progressive tense of the verb to be, which is here, now, unfolding, right? And so being nothing in this moment only and always can occur through the extrication from anything that is something, the thought, the experience, the feeling. Everything is bullshit. Inside, boom, I'm free. And now I use that language, we add something, but I'm just trying to point in the direction of the experience of nothing in the present moment. And the moment there's not nothing anymore and there's something, and you want to have nothing, then destroy. Destroy. Invoke the power of the destroyer, the Shiva possibility that all creation is actually something that sprouts forth from the ground that is left in the wake of destruction. There's liberation is the path to love, which is the ground of the most powerful and purest creation. So really, creation always starts with destruction. I hope that's helpful. Thank you for your question. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for reading. Share, like, subscribe, follow. I'll talk to you soon.